to Bachelor Party. I'm Juliet Litman. I'm here with Callie Crerie, here to talk Traitors, penultimate episode. Callie, how are ya?
I'm great. That was a very stressful episode for me, but I'm doing okay.
Okay, we made it through. We're gonna dig into it. I have a lot of thoughts about it in general, but just before we get in, yeah.
Oh, I was gonna say before we get into it, I have something for you.
Okay.
Or for everyone.
What is it?
I just want everyone to know that I dropped the ball with Juliet's birthday, and I fully realized that. To be fair, her birthday fell on a non-pod day.
Yeah.
So
I'm also not like a
whatever.
huge. I did turn 40, so it's like a bigger birthday, but I'm not like a huge birthday person.
What's bigger, 40 or 50?
I kind of think 40. I think people celebrate both, but I think like when you get to 40, you really have no claim to like being a young person. You are like firmly in your middle years.
You're firmly an adult.
Yeah, firmly an adult. And like I said this to another friend, I think the change from 20 to 29 is like so minimal compared to 30 to 39. Like your 30s is such a transformational decade that like when you get to 40, you're just like, yeah, you're fucking an adult now.
Yeah, I guess I pray to God that I was way different at 29 than 20. I think I'm less different from 30 to 39. But
how old
my
are you?
life looks way different.
How old were you when Carter was born?
27 or 8.
I think that's part of it. I think like when you have a kid, things like the change in lifestyle accelerates. So
yeah.
Plus you got married like right after that.
Yeah, got married at 29.
Yeah. So the end of your 20s, I guess that my barometer is like for someone who doesn't live in the South, of course. So
well, also you experienced basically the same thing I did at the end of my 20s, but you did it at the end of your 30s.
Yeah. Yeah. But also like, I guess it's similar. Like I moved from when I was 30, I was living in LA and I like lived in a certain apartment. And when I was now I'm 40 and like I live in New York and it's just like everything is different. Like
way different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So anyway, you didn't drop the ball. You sent me cupcakes that I just scarfed down, and I really appreciate it.
Well, I wanted to let everyone know that I frantically tried to do something different.
I know.
And you're impossible.
I know. I knew you were trying to do something for me at my dinner last night.
Yes.
I could tell. And you were like, where are you going to dinner? Because
I told Olivia, I was like, this woman is not fucking letting me do something. And I was like, can you find out what restaurant she's at? I tried, and I couldn't keep going because she said, an Italian spot. I was like, I knew you were trying. There's 900 Italian spots in Brooklyn.
Especially in my neighborhood. That's really sweet. I'm sorry. Also, I'm going to be honest. I was in a really bad state yesterday. I've just been talking about this nonstop, but I've had awful sciatica. And yesterday was like an absolute low. I just like was hardly functional, which has been very appropriate for entering my 40s. But I also think that flying twice, like basically cross country within 48 hours is not good for a sciatica either. So I wouldn't recommend that.
Well, I don't think, we talked about this, but I don't think sitting in general is good for sciatica.
Seriously.
And you're a podcast host, so that's awesome for you.
It's tough. 2 days ago, I had to do 2 pods back to back, and I had to be like, end one. I was like, I need to stand up, so this needs to end now.
I told my nanny just now, because she was like, you'll be done in an hour. And I was like, probably. It's been a little bit shorter because Juliet can't sit very long.
It's completely true.
And she was like, why? I was like, she has sciatica. And my nanny was like, that's kind of weird. Am I going to get it? Like, you're passing it around.
It's true, because your husband has had it too, which I guess.
Yeah. He's doing better. So I hope the same for you.
I think I'm on the up, but it's really rough. And I'm like, okay, I'm 40. I need to go to acupuncture. I need physical therapy. I need to like get a walking pad. Like, I'm just like, I've heard that you have until basically.
What's a walking pad?
It's sort of like a treadmill light. Like if you don't have room.
Yeah.
Which is basically, I don't have room.
Be careful with that because your child will want to play on it in about 1 year.
Okay, noted. He's doing a lot of stuff. It's really cute. He's 11 months. It's great. It's really finally crawling, but doesn't try to go far. Like if he sees a boundary, he doesn't go past it. Like he's not like tempted.
That's good.
It's awesome.
It's
awesome.
I'm like, don't.
For now.
Let's
see how it goes.
That's good, but he will be walking soon.
Yes, I think so. He tries to like do new moves in the least intuitive way possible. Like most babies like try to pull up on stuff to try to stand, right? He like ends up in downward dog. Like he puts his hands on the ground and then pushes up. And then he can't like get the top half of his body up. So his butt's just like in the air.
In the air.
It's cute, but stupid.
Downward dog also with kids is supposed to, like, it's an old wives' tale that means another kid's coming, just so you know.
Okay, well, I'm pretty sure one's not for me. So
just letting you know. Strap up out there.
Okay.
Which I'm sure a lot of that's happening with your sciatica.
Yeah, I'm like, I've definitely never been less fun and less likely to be pregnant. So there's that. Anyway, thanks for celebrating me. I have to say, I have felt like incredibly touched. Like people have just been so nice to me on my birthday, like way more than I think I deserve. So thank you to you, Callie, and to everybody else.
40 is huge.
I know. I will be following up with you in 3.5 years when you turn 40. So
I did it again this weekend. I kept telling people I was 37. Seth was like, "You're not." I just really want to be, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, 37 is like a good age. My mom was 37 when she had me. I feel like the age that your mom was when she had you like sticks in your brain. Maybe not, since you're obviously thinking about how old your mom was.
No idea. Oh, my mom is. So she was 30.
Okay, you're second and a second.
31. She was 31.
2 of 4.
Yeah, I'm second.
Okay, cool.
I think 27, 31. My mom and I actually, now that I'm thinking about it, had kids at the same age, except for her last one was at 37. That won't be happening for me. So
noted.
There's that. Yeah.
I guess your kids are not doing downward dog. Should we talk about the trainers?
This episode
tested you. Was it a trial?
I was mad for most of the episode because I'm like, if this is how he goes out, this season's gonna suck.
I was of two minds about it. I was sort of like, holy shit, is Rob not gonna win? That's a real twist I didn't see coming. But then if Rob was gone, it would be super boring next week. Like you need Rob. Here's my number one thing I need to say about Rob. Rob started speaking with a Southern accent for the first time ever this week. I've never heard Rob across 2 television shows speak with a Southern twang or more than a hint of Southernness, and it was coming on strong.
I did think that he looked and acted like Natalie being like, I felt a change with you. There was. He is tired.
He
looks
tired,
like he is over it. And I do think being a traitor for this long is really hard. And
it's definitely wearing on him. Like he did
say
seem
what you
sad
want.
at breakfast.
It's wearing on Eric, and it's been 2 days. Like
Eric is weak. I think we can just say it. Eric is unable to speak. Everyone's commenting on it, so that's not a good scene.
No, I do think it's hard. Like Maura being like, if it's Rob at the end, I'm gonna walk out of the castle. Like that sucks. It's a game. And he like, I love that he was like, I just have to keep telling myself it's just a game. It's just a game. But like, even voting Natalie, it looked like it hurt him to do it.
Yeah. Natalie's close to the very end. It's just fucking baffling. When I saw that tube top, a bustier. Is tube top a term that's used anymore by the kids, by anybody?
By me, I use it.
Olivia saying yes. I guess it wasn't really a tube top. It was like a bustier. I don't know. I remember in 7th
it was a strapless.
Right, strapless. In 7th grade to the dance, I wore this like silver sparkly tube top, and I remember just thinking it was like the biggest
it's a little risque
deal in the world. I think I was risque for a middle schooler, and I think my friends all were. I'm gonna be honest, just fast New York City kids, you know.
Absolutely not. And I grew up in Florida, so like I was like a lame.
I guess. Anyway,
everyone's risque in Florida.
Anyway, I was sort of rooting for Rob to go, but you're right. Like it would have been a really boring finale.
You were rooting for it? I'm okay with him not winning. Like, I'm okay with him not winning next episode.
Yeah.
But to go this far and, like, to lose like this, I'd be like, this would be so dumb to have fucking Tara be the one to vote him out when she doesn't know which way is up.
As my mom would say, she doesn't know shit from Shinola. Have you ever heard that expression?
No.
I don't
Two
know.
Americas.
I don't know. Should that be the new name of our podcast, Two Americas? A reality TV podcast?
I have gotten some DMs about names, and there was one DM that had like 5 names in it, and I thought they were interesting. But I would love more DMs. 5 is not enough. I need more DMs for names, or if we should keep. I only got one person to say we should keep it, but they also said, but I also do like that you guys cover The Bachelor. And I was like, okay, I can't take your opinion seriously.
I think Two Americas is really funny, but maybe it's a little too far afield. Anyway, the reason I was rooting for Rob to leave is I was just like wanting to be surprised, which is actually an emotion I feel frequently. I'm just like, I'd like to be surprised in a happy way by some things.
I would have been surprised. So you're right,
and it would have been like a holy shit moment, but it would have been a boring finale.
But you know what gave me hope?
What?
Mark Ballas was on Chicks in the Office this week. Did you see any of that?
I did not. Give me the podcast report, Callie. Let's do it.
I would like to say I listened to the pod because I actually like Chicks in the Office.
I gotta say, I admire what they do. I actually I think the way they've built their pod up and stuff is it's for me, it's hashtag goals in some ways.
100%. And they're actually friends.
Yeah, they're sweet. They have a nice friendship.
Yeah, and I like that they fan out over dumb stuff. They're just, I feel like they're not trying. They're just being themselves.
Yeah.
But when I see clips of, I was like, what is that podcast name? Bial Files, which is all but dead at this point. I'm not listening to that entire podcast. But when I saw that he was on this, I was like, perfect. Listen to it. Really made me like Mark, and I wish we would have gotten more of him.
Yeah.
On the Traitors, because it did seem based off the podcast, he's like, there's so much, it's too much to put in one show.
Yeah.
He said the banquet was 5-6 hours long, and
they had to wear those clothes for that long.
Yeah, he's like, we started calling Tara Turkey Tara because she thought she needed the whatever it was called for Steven giving out turkey.
Oh.
He was like, there's just so much stuff that you guys don't see. He said Maura was a huge personality the entire time. But a lot of her personality was around her being funny, around having no idea what's happening.
It continues on, yes.
Yeah. And he was like, she had this phrase that she would say, which she said in this episode. So I was like, did he know that was coming?
What was it?
He said that she would always be like, I am so good at this game. And she said it during the challenge.
I was surprised she made it to the end. I just didn't know she had that in her.
Also, she was like, I am getting that money if it's the last thing I do. Well, no, you didn't.
No.
But Mark's interview made me believe, I'm like, he's got to make it to the last day. Because Mark was like, we really had no idea it was Rob. He was like, he did such a good job. Anyone who's just saying that he was pretty is not watching what I experienced.
It's a huge contribution to his game, but it's not the entirety of it.
Yeah. Well, Mark was like, I'm around pretty people 90% of the time.
It's not the same. I'm sorry,
That's what he
Mark.
said. I agree with you because I'm like, okay, there are pretty people on Dancing with the Stars. Rob is a generational talent.
Yes.
So it's not the same. And
we should just rename him Rob GT Roush.
And it seems like everyone wants Rob to be on Dancing with the Stars, so Mark might be seeing more of him. But yeah, Mark was just like, there was heat on Rob at one point, so I wonder if this is the heat he's talking about. But he was like, you have no idea. Which you don't. As faithfuls, you literally have to rely on so little
Mark
to try to find someone.
Was the one who was like, maybe Candace was throwing us a crumb.
Mm-hmm.
So
he said he kept notes.
Wow.
And when he was talking to Tara and was like, I wrote that down, he was like, I had a notepad filled. Anytime I saw something or thought something, I would write notes down. But he's like, but you'd have notes on everyone.
Right. Totally. I think I would be so bad at the game. I would think I would be too paranoid and I would fall into groupthink. So I don't blame anyone for not knowing.
I don't think the round table could have gone better for Rob.
I honestly, the implosion from Natalie was so confusing to me. The fact that she ended up voting Tara, that ended up being the biggest surprise of the episode. I was just like, what the fuck? She just sort of.
I understand it though.
I feel like she did it out of vengeance, not because she really thought it was Tara.
No, I think she thought it was Tara. I would have thought it was Tara. Tara was on the Rob train hard and like fully agreed with me, was in the car telling Johnny, like, we're voting for Rob, da-da-da-da. So then to get at the round table and all of a sudden you're like, I don't want to be wrong, I'm not going to say anything. I would be like, what?
That was weird.
And then
Tara is
like,
kind of like Maura, but she's on Peacock, so she's getting more airtime, and she's American, so she like people take her more seriously.
Well,
like Maura actually has a better sense of the game than Tara does.
She's more frantic.
Yes, she's definitely. That's a great way of putting it.
So like her reactions to things are so much bigger than Maura's.
Yeah.
Like Maura's like, it's a game. Play like it's a game. It's not that big of a deal.
Maura's a cool girl. I feel like that's the thing is Maura brings cool girl energy to it. And Tara's a figure skater. Tara's like a prodigy. Seriously, she's a child prodigy who didn't get to like socialize properly because she had to be ice skating all the time. And it shows. Like her social skills are not the same as Maura's.
Also, in general, Tara has not lost a lot in her life.
Right.
And she doesn't handle it well.
I do think that like until watching, because I've had sciatica, I can't sleep. And so I've been watching so much Olympics. I just put on the live feeds at like 3 a.m. And I'm like, who'd Mike Tirico talk to tonight? Let me catch up on that. I definitely take for granted the excellence and dedication that it requires to be an Olympian and especially an Olympic figure skater. It's like you have to be able to do so many things with your body as a figure skater.
I'm so shocked that you think that way because I often am like, okay, this guy played soccer somewhere, like who cares? And you're like, no, like a lot of people don't play D1 sports. Like that's true. Actually, it's such a small percentage. The percentage of Olympians, Julia, is like 1/1,000,000th of that.
I know. And also with the I think with just like Winter Olympics, I don't think about it, and I'm usually not as into it. But I've had the time to watch a lot of it, and like just watching these obscure sports and thinking about like I was watching the team speed skating, and like the small technical shit that you have to perfect to be able to be the best in the entire world. Like, you can't have a life. The only people in your life are your team. It's crazy. Yeah. That's Tara and Johnny.
I also think that solo sports are, like,
even
insane.
Yeah.
Like, way worse.
The pressure. Like, it's funny. We're saying, like, Tara's really frantic playing Traitors, whereas, like, the mental fortitude she had to have to be an Olympic figure skater at a young age is crazy. Like, she just had to, like, just have actual incredible strength. So it's definitely a far cry from young
from what
Tara
we're seeing.
Lipinski. Yeah.
Yeah. Did you see Colin Jost talking about bobsledding?
No.
I will send it to you after this pod.
Okay.
He was legitimately like, I thought my bones were going to fly out of my body. That was the scariest thing I've ever done in my life. I thought I was going to die. And then it showed the footage during it, and the way he is screaming, I'm like, this is not him like trying to be like over the top. He seemed legitimately scared flying down it.
I think sledding, period, like in the park, is scary. I'm like, kids should wear helmets for that too.
By the way, I went ice skating recently.
Oh, terrifying. Like, that's so scary.
When I was younger though, I would just like go out and skate pretty easily. Like I could skate backwards.
Well, lower to the ground. It's easier to manage your gravity.
No. I meant when I was like 15. So I've been this size since I was 12. But one of my good friends was an ice skater. And like, so we just go ice skating a lot.
So was my cousin actually.
I just recently told you I was a little lame, so this shouldn't be surprising. But we would go ice skating randomly. Side note, watching the Olympics, curling came on, and my mom was like, oh my God, we used to go on Friday nights.
What?
I was like, what?
You
would go curling?
Your family's relationship to athletics is so fucking weird, and like I'm just sorry.
She grew up in Wisconsin, so I don't know if that's a thing there.
I don't know either, but like I think everyone knows you have these basketball connections, but the fact that like you played professional volleyball in Puerto Rico and like your mom just like grew up curling
for fun.
It's just like so, and you just like figure skating for fun in Florida. That's just so weird.
Well, I thought when I went figure skating. Well, I didn't go figure skating. When I thought I was going to go skating recently with my daughter, full confidence. Like I was like, oh, this is easy. I've done this a million times. No. I
can't
thought
do
I was going to die.
Although that seems like it would be good for my sciatica. It's a lot of gliding, right? Like smooth motions until you have to do jumps.
Wasn't smooth for me. Wasn't smooth for me. And the entire time I was like, one of my kids is going to fall. Like, it's not.
One
it's
of my
scary.
takes about kids is they actually don't wear helmets enough. Like, I feel like they only wear them on like bikes
never?
and with scooting. And I'm like, actually, you should wear a helmet most of the time. Like
daily.
This morning, my son was playing with his toys and he just like hit his head against the cabinet for no reason. And then he's crying. And I'm like, you should probably be wearing a helmet all the time.
My son got a black eye because he fell. This is Cruz again, of course. He got a black eye because he fell off the couch while he was taking a nap and hit his eye on the coffee table.
Cruz. I love it.
Yeah.
Anyway, back to Tara Lipinski. She's bad at Traitors. And I don't know. The thing is, as I was watching, I was like, I knew that ultimately, once I got to the challenge and Rob was like first out from the carousel or whatever, I knew that he wouldn't be going home. Like just with the votes, since he had two, it would have been very, very difficult to get him out with the makeup of the
he
cast.
had 3 because Eric is not going against him and Maura's not going against him. So
right.
there's 4.
He had 4 votes. Yeah. So it basically would have been impossible to get him out.
It would, at the very worst case scenario, it would have been 4 versus 4.
Right.
Which Tara did do the math and was like, it doesn't make sense for us to try to get him this time.
She's just so bad at the round table. I think more than anything, like she's inconsistent throughout the day, but then at the round table, she just like faults. Like she's just very bad.
Yeah. Also, Johnny this episode was kind of like, I can't do this. You're so bad. I'm just gonna sit here and let you drown.
Yeah. My other main thought while I was watching is I was like, what a fucking win for Peacock. I can't believe this television show is coming down to Johnny Weir and Tara Lipinski, who many people are also watching nightly as like they're, figure skating is like just happening
Rob.
now. Yeah, and Rob. I know. It's just like this is
3 Peacock athletes.
Such a win for Peacock, which I know is like and having hard times, so they really need it. It's kind of crazy.
Wait, are they having hard times?
I read that NBC Universal is like it's like not going great for Peacock. I read that in Matt Bellany's newsletter.
How?
I don't know, Callie. These Hollywood companies, they seem to have
Peacock seems to be like the #1 streamer right now.
I think that we're really skewed.
Let me tell you.
Yeah.
Love Island All-Stars is incredible.
I thought you were just going to say Potomac. I was like, I know you feel strongly about Potomac.
Well,
Southern Charm.
I will be covering part 1 of the, was it part 1? Yeah, part 1 of the reunion tomorrow with Rachel Lindsay on Morally Corrupt. Have you watched it?
No.
Well, I encourage everyone to go watch the first 5 minutes and listen to Wendy talk and tell me your thoughts.
Okay, I actually am going to watch because the way that I got into Potomac was I watched the reunion for the season when the first time I ever watched anything was the season when Candace and Monique had the fight. So it was like season 2 or 3. And then I was like, okay, I think I'll watch the show. And I went back and started from the beginning. So I haven't watched in a while. I got to tell you something. I don't watch any Housewives right now. I didn't even finish the Salt Lake season. I need to, and I'm going to. But like,
well, Salt Lake didn't end well, so
it's Southern Charm for me. That's just like,
oh God, so good.
Yeah, I love Southern Charm.
Summer House.
I don't watch that. I'm like, thank you for giving us Molly and Whitner. Like, honestly, like, thank you. I find watching a lot.
Molly is my favorite.
I also love Madison, so it's great.
And Rodrigo.
And I just weirdly, I'm like, I'm all in on Austin, even though he just like weirdly broke up with Audrey. But I'm all in.
It's a good cast.
Yeah, except for Craig, who I cannot stand the sound of his voice. If I didn't know anything about Craig, I still wouldn't like his voice, and that would be a deal breaker for me. And I feel comfortable saying that because women's voices are criticized so often that I feel it's only fair to criticize Craig's voice.
Yeah.
Anyway, back to Traitors. Sorry, we keep cutting off.
Okay, so wait. If I feel like, first of all, Rob's so smart. Like when Natalie and Tara started going at it, he was just like, and I'm going to shut up now. Yeah, he was like, because you guys are going to drown yourselves.
He was like, I'm clearing out. See you on the other side of the court.
Which I really thought the votes were going to go on Tara. So like we read it differently. You read it the correct way and we're like, oh my God, Natalie just completely imploded.
Yeah.
I read it as like, That is so bizarre for Tara to be going so. If I were faithful and didn't know, it would be very, very weird to me that Tara was going so hard on Rob
and then just backed off.
Completely backed off, and also was trying to like. It almost felt like she set Natalie up.
I think it seemed like she kind of did, but this is the thing about Natalie. It's so frustrating. First of all, how could she not win the challenge? Like, Natalie, what? She looks like a bodybuilder this week. When she was wearing that bustier shirt, I was just like, how did she not?
The tube top dress?
The tube top. How did
she? The pleather tube top.
It was so bad.
Red.
So we'll have to discuss her. Well, I'll do a season-ending review of her worst outfits. But how did she not win the challenge? Like, it's a real you have one job situation. And then she does play like a gamer, but her hunches are like almost there, but a little bit off. And like she smells something, but she can't identify the aroma. And I just found her to be ultimately a really frustrating player.
I just don't like you cannot be so certain about people over and over and over and over again. Yeah. And it was like, she can't be wrong. And it's like, you've been wrong the entire time. Like, at least Tara was like, I think so. But like, also, I've been wrong about everything. So like, who knows?
I know. Her just being like, I can't be wrong again was sort of a strange strategy, but okay.
Sad to see her go. Sad to see Rob sad because he looked really sad about it.
I have a counterpoint on that. For people like me who are like looking for reasons to dislike Rob for inexplicable reasons, it makes it impossible. You're like, this. Not only is this man good at the game, and not only is he making it to the end, he's really empathetic. Like, he has a soul.
He feels bad.
He's bad.
Struggling right now.
Yeah, like this is like wearing on him, and like he doesn't actually like lying, but he just also knows he understands the assignment. Like, this is a complete game. I can't even, off the top of my head, I'm like, what athlete do I even compare this to? Like, who had this complete of a season where you're like, you're not even, it's like, I guess it's like Jokic, where you're just like, not only are you the MVP, it's like no one else is really like playing the game the way that you do.
It needs to be someone a little bit flashier.
I mean, who? Like,
but someone who's not trying to be flashy.
Right. Like, I feel like, LeBron in his prime, a little too, no. That's a no from Callie. Like, it's more like a football player, I feel like.
Yeah, I'm literally thinking of football quarterbacks that aren't trying to be flashy, but are really, really good.
Honestly, I hate to say this.
Patrick Mahomes.
I was gonna say Packers, Aaron Rodgers, like in
oh god
2010,
no, I
like
can't
when they
do
won
that.
the Super
No,
Bowl.
Absolutely not. I can't do that. But I understand what you're saying.
Patrick Mahomes sucks too. I'm sorry, he's not much better. Those are cut from the same cloth.
Yeah, you're right. I'm trying to think of. No, you know what? They're not cut from the same cloth. I'm gonna go with Patrick Mahomes.
Okay, fine. One is probably a nicer person, like in a one-to-one scenario.
Probably. I don't know where or why Juliet hates Patrick Mahomes so much.
I hate Brittany Mahomes is what it comes down
to. Yeah, I don't know either of them at all. So, but Patrick Mahomes is very, very good at football.
Yes, and he does seem like a pretty good person, and he has such a dorky voice that he like really had to overcome that to seem cool.
But he also doesn't seem like cocky about his football. You know what I mean?
No,
he just happens to be
He's like,
very good.
That dad bod thing a couple of years ago was so funny.
So yeah, Patrick Mahomes is a good one.
You're right. You're right. I still feel like Rob is to reality TV. Like he honestly is like closer to like Michael Jordan for me or Tom Brady. I'm sorry. He's given us life so far. Rob has been the sun in this very dark winter.
He really has.
We're not shitting on Eric's game enough. I can't believe. I just like, why do they vote out
Rob
Kristen?
is trying. And the only reason, I just really believe the only reason why Rob is trying is because this game is weighing on him so much. I feel like he's like, I can't murder another fucking traitor. Like, that is the only reason why Eric is hanging on.
It's also better for Rob's game for there to be like question about like two people versus just
he was
one.
Like, Eric, you have to talk, bro. You have to talk.
I will say I could imagine Patrick Mahomes doing something similar with a rookie.
Like, please catch the ball. Please, you've got to catch it. I'm throwing it perfectly in your hands. Just catch it.
Yeah.
Get 2 feet in bounds and fall over. That's all I need to do.
Follow my lead, bro. That's Very, very similar.
And he can't.
It's like he's like taken some kind of like pill that prevents him from like being
Took his
himself.
voice.
Yeah. He's like Ariel on land in The Little Mermaid. He can't speak.
Even when he had to write Natalie's name down, I felt the energy of him of like, oh, I hate that. I have to do this because I know I'm wrong. I'm like, that's not the energy that you need to be giving.
He also seems like he's going to cry basically at any moment.
All the time.
What do you think were the medical conditions that prevented Eric and Tara from participating in the challenge?
I don't know, but when they said it, I was like, oh, could I get eliminated from this challenge too? I'm positive I couldn't do it.
I was like, is Tara pregnant? But we know they don't let pregnant people on the show because of Lindsay Hubbard, so it's not that.
Could I take Dramamine before?
Oh my God, Dramamine. I get really motion sick, like really motion sick.
Yeah, mine's like extreme.
Me too. Like I had to take an Uber home today, and I'm dreading it for many reasons.
I went to LA last week, and I called my Uber, X'd out of the app, was doing other things, went back to the app because I was like, where's my Uber? I've been waiting for maybe 10 minutes. If anyone knows how Ubers are at LAX, it absolutely sucks.
It's awful. Yeah, it's awful.
Pulled up my app, saw it was a Tesla. I was like,
cancel.
Nope.
Absolutely not.
Will you take this $5 fee? Yes.
Oh my God.
I am never getting in an Uber Tesla.
$5 to not vomit? Of course.
Like, I was like, it's going to ruin the rest of my day.
Yeah.
I get in this Uber.
That's a no.
It's $5. It's worth it.
No way. Of course it is. And weren't you on a work trip? So you could expense it anyway.
Yeah. Well, so then also, so Tara can't spin around, but she can do triple double black flips on the ice.
That's why I'm like, what is this? Like, is she epileptic or something? What is the medical condition? I don't know.
I'm like, is it that she had kids and can't spin around anymore? Because, does she have kids?
I don't know, actually.
Yeah, I don't know. But that happened to me. So I don't know if that's what it is. And Eric, I have no idea, but I did see a video of Eric on stage this week. It was like, this guy is the guy that just got recruited to be a traitor, and it was him performing. Not what I expected from him. Very sexual.
Really?
Yeah, a lot of thrusting from him.
Really? Wow. Okay.
He's definitely like a heartthrob.
Eric?
I was going to say heartthrob, teeny bopper, but he's 40.
Eric, like me, is firmly middle-aged. Great stuff. I actually, it's a really interesting note. Outside of Rob, in general, Traitors is not like a sexual show. Rob like injects a level of sexual energy that like otherwise,
without trying.
Otherwise, it would just be like, I don't know. There would be no anything to it.
There's usually none.
There's usually one person who brings it, and they cast for that. It's like
CT.
CT.
You thought Dylan Efron brought sexual vibes?
Not sexual, but like, he's like some eye candy.
Yeah, he was like cute, but not sexual. Rob is like sexual. I'm
actually not attracted to Dylan Efron at all.
Me either.
Yeah.
He's an attractive guy.
Yes, objectively handsome, cute.
Yes.
But yeah, I mean, I think it's one of the reasons why it's fun. One thing I wanted to ask you though is like, this was like still a good episode. This has been like really fun season. Competition shows, like, how do we make them more exciting at the end? Like the last 2 episodes of almost every competition show is just not as good as the middle of the season. Like this is true of Survivor. It's true of Top Chef. It's true of The Bachelor.
No. Sometimes on Survivor, when there's good players left, it's fun. It's that recently, if you're a good player, you are getting your head knocked off in like week 4. So also, that's why it sucks at the end, which it's the similar thing happening in the Traitors right now.
Yes, agreed. Like, I do think that we've missed a little bit of like drama since Candace left and Lisa. The house
and Colton,
yeah. The housewives and Colton bring it. So they just kind of like need to find a way to fix that. I don't know exactly what it is, but like the shows, you need to introduce a mechanism so that greatness is rewarded instead of it being a threat.
Yeah, I agree.
And like,
which I think that the Traitors try to do that with like The Shield and Yeah, like you have to, and like Survivor does with the necklace. But
the problem with Traitors, though, and it does work on Survivor, because then you get someone like Rachel, who, you know, the woman who won like season 47, like she went on like a crazy run where she was supposed to be voted out.
Winning everything.
She no allies, but she got like 5 or 6 immunities, and so it does like materially change the game. I think one of the problems with the Traitors is like the way that you win a shield is often like through like the group helping you, like when they had to put the rocks in the different chests or whatever. It should just be, I don't know how you do it without you making like a pure physical competition, because you don't want it to be the challenge, but there should be more mechanisms to like save really good players.
Well, yeah, I think, well, 2 things. One, it doesn't have to be a physical challenge though. Like it can also be like
Name
a
that
mental,
tune.
like yeah. Yeah.
Shout out Sandoval.
One of those, whatever. But there has to be a way where you can win individually.
Yeah.
The other thing with the Traitors that makes it hard is that you can still get banished.
Right.
Like there has to be somehow that you're saved from banishment too, which makes it even harder, because it could be like, let's say like this week Rob won or Natalie won.
Well, shields make it so you can't be banished.
No, shields make it so you can't get murdered.
Right. Oh, sorry, I was confusing the two. Just like who confused them and they voted her out over it? Was it Natalie? Oh, Lisa tried to make it seem Natalie, where like someone said
Portia.
Oh, no, it was someone else too.
Portia was like, well, we're going to murder them tonight.
Someone else screwed it up too. I can't remember.
Did the same thing.
Yeah.
Oh.
I think it was Natalie. She tried to get people against Natalie.
Yeah.
Didn't work.
Yeah.
Obviously.
So I think that's the problem. But now that we've made it to the final episode and Rob's made it, I think it's been a great season. If he would have got banished tonight, I would have been annoyed that like Eric potentially could win. And totally. These faithfuls that are left, I wouldn't say they've been excellent. Although Johnny, I think, is onto something. I hope he gets murdered tonight.
Yeah, he's figured it out. He said he's robbing Eric. So
yeah.
Yeah,
so hopefully they murder him, because Tara's going to get swayed easily to whoever. And you break up that block voting, which was very smart of Rob to bring up. And Eric's just like, yeah. I'm like, can you bring something to the table, Eric? Something.
They also must know that Mark has so little sway, or not enough sway, that Kristen pointing out that Eric wasn't talking didn't seem to like really move the needle for Mark. Like it did when he came back around to it at the end of the episode. But I was thinking about like, why do they go with Kristen when she called out Eric to his face and everything? And it just must have been that like that alliance is just not strong enough to make a difference.
Yeah. Well, clearly they got no camera time.
Yeah.
But yeah, now I think that this season has been an excellent season, and I'm so curious. Rob is really trying to get rid of both Tara and Johnny.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm like, why?
Well, Johnny's a smart idea because he's on to Rob.
Yes. But he can just murder one of them, right?
Yeah.
He keeps telling like Maura, and he said it to Mark, like, I can't go to the end with them not knowing if they're in this or not.
I think he's trying to set it up for the end, because they have one more murder, right? And it's going to be in front of everybody. And then
I hope he doesn't do Maura, which I think that's what he's going to do.
Why?
I hope he doesn't, because Maura believes he's not a traitor.
Yeah, why do you think he's going to kill Maura?
Because everything that was said this episode about, like, if I were Rob, I would murder. Like, it makes sense for Maura to still be here. Like, how is she not murdered? Because Rob's the murderer, and he wants to keep Maura around.
Right.
And he was like, that might be a good move for me as a traitor. I also would say if I was Rob, it'd be a lot easier to murder Maura than have to look her in the face at the end and take away $200,000 from her. Yeah.
Well, the money is so besides the point. She probably makes that for After Sun, so at least I hope she does.
Yeah, I hope. It's a lot of episodes.
I know, a lot of episodes, and like you have to like be in Fiji for 2 months, so
yeah,
can't do anything else except go on the Traitors. I wonder if she's glad. I mean, definitely net positive. She's gonna be way more famous from the Traitors than she was from doing After Sun.
For sure. Everyone I know is watching Traitors.
We missed her though because Sophie stunk. Australian Sophie, no thanks. Sorry,
not my fave.
Sorry to her.
Not my fave.
So who do you think's gonna win? Traitors or Faithful?
Wait.
Yeah.
I can't go without addressing this.
Okay.
Not fair. that they just got to not spin and still do the challenge with no penalty.
That was so weird. There must have, like, I need to know what it was.
Okay, but you're just going to sit here and then run? No. No.
So
you at least get like a 2-second delay. Like these people just got finished spinning and now are running.
Or like you have to like smell something gross, like something else that like disorients you.
And I'm supposed to believe that had no effect on fucking Eric winning? No, probably helped him.
What is Eric's? Like, what is it?
I don't know. I don't know, but I would come up with an excuse too, so I don't blame them.
Same. I like.
But I do blame production for not giving them any sort of penalty at all.
The dolls were really funny. When they could just go super campy, it's hilarious. Like it makes it very fun. I was just like, who the fuck designed those and giving them wigs that kind of looked like them? It was hilarious.
I did love Johnny like cracked up at the sight of Tara's doll.
Yeah.
And I was just like, yeah, everyone, how did you not see they were best friends?
I was just gonna say it's fun having like clear friends on the show. The housewives like all like have like a like a alliance. But like actual friends is very fun. I really like that.
Yeah. We love friendship.
We love friendship here. We haven't talked about it much lately because usually it's a big theme of Love Island. And I'm not watching. So All Stars, how many episodes have you watched?
I'm on 21.
I don't understand you. I just don't understand. How did we get here?
Well, there's like 3 After Sun episodes, maybe 4.
Oh, okay.
And I watched a lot on my flight back from Cabo.
Okay.
Because I was sitting with just one of my children.
Okay.
And he was pretty much chilling the whole flight.
Was he watching too?
Not Love Island. He was watching Grinch over and over again. This is Cruz. He loves Grinch. Which this morning he
all Grinch
told me that. Yeah.
Okay.
Grinch. He watches both movies, the real one and the animated one.
Wow.
And this morning he was like, "Why don't I have a Grinch toothbrush?"
Does he?
I was like, "I don't know."
Awesome question.
Yeah. He was like, "I really want one." I was like, "All right, I will work on that."
Does he also like The Grinch Who Stole Christmas? Does he know about it?
Isn't that the same thing?
Oh, I don't know. I thought like, The Grinch was just like The Grinch, period. I didn't know it's Christmas only. Sorry.
Yeah, Grinch is exclusively Christmas.
Oh. I think I have some Grinch
which makes his
spin-off
obsession with the Grinch
funnier,
even weirder. Yeah. But yeah, he was so enamored by the Grinch, and he's screaming "Hiya" at the top of his lungs. That's what he did the whole flight. So I got a lot of episodes in. It's very, very, very good.
Okay, I'm gonna consider it. Good to know. When the Olympics are over, I'm gonna have time because I've really just been like pumping it. So
I gotta say, you know what sucks the most for Winter Olympics, and this is gonna sound dumb.
What's that?
I know that before it comes out of my mouth. I'm not in the mood for the Olympics in the winter. So I would like for them to move to the summer.
Well,
but still be winter games.
There aren't as many stars. The sports are more esoteric. Like it's not as fun.
But like I just like don't have the same amount of time. Like the summer is just a more chill vibe overall for everyone.
Also, the US is much better at Summer Olympics. Like the US is not doing well in these Olympics.
I wouldn't know. I have only seen curling because I was with my mom.
So weird.
And I've seen clips of figure skating and Chloe Kim. That's it.
Okay, well, Norway has the most medals at 34 and the most golds at 16. I feel like that kind of tells you all you need to know. Norway? When's the last time you thought about Norway?
I don't know. Norway is one of the ones on the map that I would always mess up because it's
confusing up there.
I never know which one is Norway or Sweden.
Sweden, Finland, just Iceland's confusing. I feel like as a Spotify employee, I should be able to identify Sweden, so I'll work on it. It's where it's based. The U.S. is third with 26.
That's not that bad.
26 total medals. In terms of golds, though, I think they're still third. Yeah, they only have 8.
You sound like one of those people whose team is always good, but they're not the best this year, and you're like, we suck.
Well, I am an American.
Well, we're
usually pretty good at the
medaling.
Olympics, so
we're on the podium.
I mean, fair enough. I just think that like I do have higher expectations. Like in the Summer Olympics, the U.S. usually dominates.
Yeah.
Plus Australia is like usually very good swimming and stuff. Okay, so who do you think's going to win, Traitors or Faithfuls? It's really hard to bet against Rob. Like you don't bet against a generational talent. But he's
got a lot of heat.
They seem on to him. So I don't know. I think I'm still going to go with Traitors, and I think this will be one of the all-time great performances in the history of both sports and reality TV. But I think it's going to be tight at the end. Also, I really think Eric will like make it clear on his face that he's a traitor when they do the murder.
I don't know if Eric's going to make it. I think he's going to get he
can't survive.
Sent home. Do you think if Rob loses, how much does that take away from his performance?
It's sort of like the 20.
Like if he wins 10-10, right? 10 out of 10.
Sure. 11 out of 10, yeah.
If he loses, what is it?
It's the 73-9 Warriors. Like it's like
it's great comparison.
Yeah, it's like that
he put his all into the entire season that he couldn't close it.
Yeah, exactly. And also it was really fun along the way. Like you knew you were watching greatness. Like I remember watching the 73rd win. Like I'll kind of like always remember it. Like and I always remember Rob, leading this season. And then it ends like with such disappointment.
Yeah.
So hopefully it's not that.
Remember when people this season were like, are the Thunder going to do it?
No, it's really, really hard to do. Like,
I think it's dumb to try to do.
Totally. It's only one time, the 72-10 Bulls, did it work out. So, like, I don't know. You gotta you gotta pace yourself.
So to that end, I don't want to bet against Rob because I really want him to complete this. I just think there's a lot of heat.
I think he's gonna do it. I really do. I just feel like everything's going his way. But
I hope so.
We'll find out next week. Also, what's awesome? Next week we get the last episode and the reunion right away. Like they're dropping together.
Really?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Wow, that's incredible news.
I know. I'm really excited.
Lots of sparks at the reunion, it seems.
I know. I can't wait. And like I've missed Lisa. Now that Lisa's back in my life, I need to check in with her. So that's great.
Colton unfollowed Lisa after the reunion.
Okay, fine. Colton.
Rob unfollowed Candace.
If that helps protect your peace, go for it. Honestly, Rob unfollowing Candace, I'm just sort of like, maybe he shouldn't have followed her to begin with. I just feel like that's like not meant.
She hasn't been very nice for a while.
It's not a friendship that's meant to be.
No.
And Candace, yeah, it's fine. All right, everybody. We'll be back on Monday with Love is Blind chat. And we're getting really close to Taylor Frankie Paul season. We got Slow-Mo and then The Bachelorette coming so soon. Thank you, everybody, for listening. Thank you to our producer, Olivia Crerie. Thank you again, Callie, for the Baked by Melissa cupcakes. I'll be eating several more.
Happy birthday, Juliet!
Woo! 40.
Officially an adult.
And middle-aged. And I'm happy about it. Woo!
Minus her sciatica.
Minus the sciatica and the fact that I need to like be in motion at all times for the rest of my life. But that's fine. Maybe I'll get into curling. Your mom's an inspiration.
She was the sweeper if you need any guidance.
So fucking crazy. All right, everybody. Have a great weekend. Talk to you on Monday.
Bye.